next month. Ook got to his first ever semifinal in October of last year and is a 3-time silver champion. We do have 3-2-1 pills, so they are off and running.
Large gaps on the bottom of the board, particularly for Arco. Nothing really low down in 7 and 8, and for the most part in 6, which work out very well. We end up getting some pills they don't need once they get down there. Ook, however, has completely destroyed this board. He's got only 14 left, and he's barely 30 seconds in, Larva.
Mhm. Yeah, Arco has had a little bit of bad RNG, which is why some of those pills are still a little bit higher than normally we would like to see at this point in the level. Um, so hopefully, he gets some decent RNG, reduces some of his drop time to take that out. Very well done. Ook just looking at reds and yellows, zero need for blue. All the blues are gone. Thank you, doctor.
But why are the blues gone? So I watched a Soot movie last night.
So it is 2-8 right now. Um, Arco needing yellow and red, and Ook out at a 129.
And not exactly a great board here for Ook. Only 6 yellow viruses, and most of them are pretty deep down. So he's going to have a lot of yellow he's going to be using to work as fodder for combos for the most part in this level, as Arco is out at a 154.
We could just call the combination of them Uko, and then red, right?
I would say person left, person right, but I've gotten that wrong once while commentating as well. Meanwhile, Ook's now down to just 3 viruses and 3 yellow viruses, excuse me, and really the way he's getting the yellows, it would be almost wrong not to be taking them off as he's getting, which might hurt him later on, because he's going to be able to take those yellows out possibly. No, he's not going to take them out horizontally. He's going to try, maybe he's going to take them out horizontally. Yeah, he was just waiting for
He's gonna
blue
be able
yellow
right
right
here
here.
to do an extended fat log. There we go.
That's a
He
huge one.
now only has reds. So, thank you, doctor, only reds. He is gonna be out at a 252. Arco, only 5 left, and now 3. So, this has become very, very close.
Just needs one more blue, and he's going to get it right here out at a 309. Uh, Interesting board for Arco. Again, large amount of gap right in the almost like columns to rows 2 through 4. I've got 2, 3, 5 really got nothing there. Which meanwhile, Ook's got a little bit more of a compactness and going to be able to work pretty well with things. The biggest challenge I think Arco's going to have here is the same one that Ook had last level. Not much yellow, and what there is all bundled together to be taken out pretty quickly.
Yeah, but, Arco does have there are a lot of double setups here, taking things in doubles. Now, he is gonna have to be careful with that row 1. I was gonna say, he cannot take everything there horizontally, even though there were 2 blues, 2 yellows, 2 reds. It's impossible to take all of them out horizontally. He took those reds out vertically, used what he had, um, and has just blazed through this 8. What curse of 8? Says Arco. I got this. He is out at a 420.
Which, like you said, he just smoked through that level, and now Ook's playing from behind. 11 viruses back as Arco is making quick work at the start of his level 9 as well. Lots of good opportunities here to take pills off. Again, a little bit of lack of yellow, but thankfully he's not gotten much yellow early on, so that's not been too much of a deal for him here. As look at him go, Larva. He's just taking everything to town here. He's going to have opportunity after opportunity here as Ook is still trying to get a couple more blues in order to get through this level here. He needs, let's see here, 3 more blues. Make that 2, and he will be out at, come on, Doc, give us that last blue, a 508.
And you could tell by the look on Ook's face, by his body language, he's not happy with that level. That was the curse of 8, Ook. It's real.
Unless your name is Arco.
Well, yes. Unless your name is Arco.
So speaking of Arco, he's got 11 viruses left. He's got so many setups here. There is a potential for a sub 6 here by Arco on this level 9 here. He just needs a couple more reds here to clear most of this out.
Yeah, you could see him. He was thinking about how exactly he wanted to play things. Um, yeah, he wants to take those reds horizontally. That is going to be able to be done. He is going to get out at a 6:04.
Absolutely incredible time by Arco as he takes the first match here over Ook. Gets set up for the second one.
Ook resets, shake it off, take a sip of water, everything like that. And then just get ready for the next one. Bad seeds happen, not a problem. Just move on to the next one. We have both
And
players ready, and we're going to get them counted down in 3, 2, 1, pills.
And like you said earlier, Arco has taken crowns with an amazing hot time against Packy. So we know that he has potential with the times he gets to beat just about anybody here if given half the chance. So Ook's got to be playing his best if he wants to be able to keep up with Arco in this one, who's got a very left-heavy board. There's absolutely nothing left in 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, and he's getting a lot of blues. I don't like that all of the blues that he's getting. Needs a lot of yellows. He's getting a lot of them. Ook needs a lot of red. So, both players dealing with some slight issues, so some slight, how shall we say, prescription issues.
Right now, though, I could say that Arco definitely has the advantage. It looks a little bad as a traffic light. He's able to take the first blue out horizontally, be able to take the second one out very quickly here as well, and then just really have the yellows left to deal with here, and he's able to get those real quickly as well. Down to 7. It's 7-7 right now, though, as Ook is making a quick work of his end game here on level 6 Larva.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Arco's board, and I know he wants to take that blue horizontally. At least he did. He had it all set up. I think he has abandoned that plan, but I think he could have gotten it if some things had been a little differently prioritized. Ook is actually going to be out first into level 7. That double red's going to seal it for Arco out at a 155.
And where are the yellows on Arco's board? He's got 4 of them at the top and then 3 on the rest of the board. That's going to make things a little bit interesting for him, as Ook he's got a little bit more of a floaty board. He's got a couple ones way up there, but there's a couple others close by that if he gets the right pills shouldn't cause any major drop time for him.
Yeah, Ook is going to be able to use those blues. A double red blitz would be kind of great right now. So,
Yeah.
or a double yellow blitz, that would also work. Just not blues. Uh, not blues would be great. So it is 6-11 in favor of Ook. He does have those 2 floaty reds and that 1 floaty yellow, which I don't think he'll be able to take with the other one. He's not going to. So he's going to eat that drop time.
Arco, though, just about finished this level as well. It's going to be who gets the pills first here. As it looks like it is going to be Ook at 319, but with one more yellow here. Arco will be out at a 325. This is essentially a tie game right now, folks.
Yeah, very good play from both players. I like that T. I will always like that T from Arco.
Yeah, I could hear Betty cheering on that one from here.
But
Right?
a lot of maneuvering, a little bit high up for Arco, doing it very well. Um, Potentially misplayed that blue red just a little bit. Um, Maybe playing slightly too fast. Um, but they were able to clear that out pretty quickly. Ook with a bracket clear. Um, Going pretty fast himself. That's what we want to see. Gotta go fast.
Yes. Shout out to my favorite hedgehog. As right now, essentially it's a tie game right now. 11-9 for the two of them, and Arco's got a lot of stuff set up for some nice combos here, down to 8. Ook, however, is down to 5. This one is really going to be a close one going into last level here, as right now all Ook needs is reds at this particular point, and
Mhm.
needs, looks like 5 of them. We'll make that 5 of them now. But Arco just needs one more yellow, and he might be out of level 8 first. He is at a 458. And Ook is out at a 501. This is a 3-second match, folks. Don't go anywhere. You might miss who wins this one.
Very nice horizontal setup from Ook. Notices that he had a lot of blues right next to each other, so he took some of those out so that you're not dependent on doubles in order to clear things. Very heads up play there from Ook. It is a 29-31. It is very, very close in this game number 2. Let's see if Ook could pull it off and force a decider.
Yeah, right now the biggest issue I see on both the boards is Ook needs a lot of blue to get to a lot of his pills right now, and Arco for a moment there needed a fair amount of red, but has managed to clear most of that out, get access to other ones, and that blue dependency that Ook is continuing to grow on here and not getting any blues could be what ends up
Mhm.
costing him this match.
Yeah, there's a lot of blues needed. I'm not sure if I would have done that with all of the blues that Ook needs in columns 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what we were saying earlier, um, was, to, make sure that you're not dependent on things like that. Now, he is able to get all of that over, and if he really wants to, if he plays it the right way, he could take out that blue horizontally. I think he's gonna go against that. I think that's the right move. Now it is a 7-4. Ook gets that last yellow out. Just needs some blues. I'm not sure if he can take them together. He would need a double blue in order to do that. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get that now. Oh, there's the double blue. Ook's going to be out at a 703.
And Arco is going to just pass by there. He had a bit of an issue getting, he left himself open. He needed just one exact pill, didn't get it for a while, and is out at 715. We're going to a decider here, folks.
Get out your crows. Get out your feed. Do bird calls. Whatever you need to do to feed the crows. Okay, both are ready. We're jumping right into this. 3, 2, 1, pills.
A lot of red at the top of Ook's board. In fact, that's where all his red is, at the very top. While Arco's got a much more balanced board from top to bottom. A little short on blue, but that's okay. We know that that's also how the count usually goes with pills. And they're just both taking pills off, viruses off very quickly, as 26 seconds in, Arco's already down to 16. Meanwhile, Ook's got himself, again, an open area on the left side of his board right away here. As soon as he takes that blue out, he has a nice area to drop down some pills should he need it. I think he's going to try taking out... now he's going to wait a little bit on that yellow at the top there, it looks like, and worry about other pills for the time being, probably to get rid of that drop time.
Yeah, some of that is designed to minimize drop time. He could take those blues together. That's what he wanted to do. I know he would love to take those yellows together too. There it is. There's the double yellow. You're welcome. I expect my check in the mail.
So Arco's down to 5 himself. It just needs a red. There's a red. Now just needs a single blue. Up to actually drops down out at a 122. An amazing time for level 6.
You see Ook pulling his head back. He realized as it was dropping that he was getting himself some extra drop time. He's out at a 138. But only about 8 viruses behind, so he can bring this back, and it is only level 7.
And 138 is not a bad time. You hear a lot of people say that 130 is the par you want to be working for, but if you're a few seconds behind there, it's the first level you can easily catch up with a good level. It's not something to stress over. But Arco's got pretty much just reds left on his board at this particular point, or in order to get out access to the blues, he has to take out reds. So be interesting to see how exactly he handles the end of this level here, Larva.
Yeah, I was wondering how Ook was gonna get some of his things out that he was working on. Um, Managed to do it very well, but it is about a 9 virus lead for Arco at this point. And Ook still has a lot of that floatiness is still there.
He's probably going to try and take that blue on the right-hand side out at the end, though. Arco is out at, I think it was at 248, and already making very quick work of several pills here on the beautiful T there in order to take several out, as Ook is out at a 310, joining Arco in level 8.
And again, you could tell with Ook's body language, he's not very happy with that level and how it went. I would also not be happy with the state of yellows on his board. They're very few and far between at this point in time. I would be writing my insurance company and saying, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's been a problem for several of the competitors during the first round, having lack of yellow on several levels, including my commentating partner yesterday. Seemed the doc forgot to bring his yellows to that particular appointment.
I've not forgotten. I
Meanwhile,
have not forgotten the injustices done by the lack of yellows.
meanwhile, Arco is down to just 5 viruses, just absolutely destroying this level 8, and just needs 2 more blue after this one. Could potentially be out at a sub-double blue. Make sure of it. 425 going into level 9. An absolutely amazing time by Arco. So Ook's not all that far behind either. He's going to be out at a pretty respectable time too. And Arco's got an almost complete wall of blue at the top of his board.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
That gets rid of a large amount of the blue, but yeah, he's still got a fair amount to go through as Ook joins Arco, and he's got an army of blue himself just right underneath the top row. Both these competitors can be feeling the blues after this level. It's an 11
Ook with
virus
a
lead.
very nice T clear right there. Bringing things down as evenly as possible. There is still a couple of spires for Arco. Oh, and I think a misplacement of that yellow blue in column 3. So we will see how he cleans it up and how long it takes.
Arco's
That
done
can
a
make a
very
big difference, and this is level 9.
Arco's done a pretty good job in slaying the spires so far. He's holding out for a blue-red over there on the left, finally gets it, manages to open things up a bit more there. At this particular point, he just needs mostly blue, and that could potentially be an issue. Oh, he's going to take that blue out horizontally first, I think. Just needs
Yeah,
one
this is a
more.
little bit of plans on plans on plans for Arco. Especially since getting rid of that red without anything else meant a double red. So he is able to get that pretty quickly. Ook needing reds as well, and
Arco just needs two
Doc
blues
not
to end
really
this.
being nice.
Oh, who's going to get through this first? It's going to be Ook at a
Wow.
640, Arco at a 643.